we shall proceed with the signature of the Treaty of Peace with Japan. The Secretary General will call the name of each country which has indicated its intention to sign the treaty.
Argentina.
Thus, the first signature goes on to the Japanese peace treaty, and Argentina is at peace with Japan. The Australian delegate is Mr. Percy Spender, Ambassador to the United States and Vice Chairman of this meeting.
The Kingdom of Belgium.
For Belgium, the signature will be that of Paul van Zeeland, Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Bolivia.
The Bolivian signatory is Luis Fernando Guachala, Ambassador to the United States and Permanent Representative to the Organization of American States. As you note, each of the signatories is receiving the pen with which he signed the Japanese peace treaty. The Brazilian delegate is Carlos Martins, Ambassador to the United States of Brazil. for the historical record, some of the delegates are permitting the alternate chief delegates of their delegations to sign one or two of the copies of the treaty.
Cambodia.
Representative from Cambodia is PHLENG, his country's Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Canada.
Canada's chief delegate here, Mr. Lester Pearson, Canada's Minister of External Affairs. And the Canadian alternate delegate, Mr. R.W. Mayhew, Minister of Fisheries, also will sign the treaty. Since fishing rights in the Pacific are of major importance to the countries on the Pacific, it is significant that a signatory to the treaty will be the Minister of Fisheries of one of the major Pacific nations, Canada.
CEYLON.
And this is Mr. G.C.S. Correa, Ambassador to the United States for Ceylon. A third member will sign for the Ceylon delegation. He is Mr. R.G. Senanayake, Parliamentary Secretary for the Ministry of External Affairs of Ceylon.
Chile.
The delegate from Chile, Mr. Felix Nieto del Rio, Ambassador to the United States.
Colombia.
The signer of the Japanese peace treaty for Colombia Senor Cipriano Restrepo Jaramillo, Ambassador to the United States. The other signer for Colombia, Sebastian Ospina, Consul General for Colombia in San Francisco.
Costa Rica.
A delegate from Costa Rica, Rafaël OREAMUNO. He is Costa Rica's ambassador to the United States. Apparently, others from Costa Rica also will sign. The number of delegates who sign the treaty are determined by each nation. Some nations require that more than one delegate sign the treaty because of the parliamentary procedure in their own countries. For other countries, it is merely a courtesy that the chief delegate extends to the other delegates here. Second signer for Costa Rica was Victor Vargas, Minister and Legal Advisor for the Foreign Office of that country. And the signer now at the table, Luis Dobles Sanchez, Chief of Protocol. Some of the nations send a chief delegate and then
Cuba.
Alternate delegates. In that case, it is a matter of courtesy on the part of the chief delegate to permit the others to sign. On the other hand, some nations send a panel of delegates with equal powers. In that case, they all sign automatically. Signing now for Cuba, Mr. Oscar GANS, that country's Minister of State. And now, Mr. Luis Machado, Ambassador to the United States. It might be noted that Mr. Machado and John Foster Dulles, the chief delegate from the United States, together signed the Treaty of Versailles, the only two such delegates at this conference, a historic moment for both of them. Signing also for Cuba now, Joaquin E. Meyer, Minister Plenipotentiary for Cuba.
The Dominican Republic.
And there is the first notice of defection by the communists. Czechoslovakia was next in the alphabetical order, but Czechoslovakia did not appear for this treaty signing ceremony this morning. Dominican Republic represented here, about to sign the Japanese peace treaty, Virgilio Diaz Ordóñez, Minister of Foreign Affairs for the Dominican Republic. And also signing for his country, Senor Luis Francisco Tomen, Ambassador to the United States.
Ecuador.
The delegate from Ecuador, Mr. Antonio J. QUEVBDO, representative to the United Nations from Ecuador. And also signing for Ecuador, Rafael Guerrero Valenzuela, Consul General in San Francisco.
Egypt.
The Egyptian signing the Japanese peace treaty, Mohammed Kamil Bey Abdul Rahim, Ambassador to the United States.
El Salvador.
Signing for El Salvador, Hector David Castro, Ambassador to the United States. And his co-delegate, Luis Rivas Palacios, an attorney sent here for this conference.
Ethiopia.
The Ethiopian delegate, Menberi Yaya Hairad, is Minister of Ethiopia in Mexico.
France.
Signing for France, Robert Schuman, Minister of Foreign Affairs. He will be joined by two other French co-signers. Taking his seat at the signing table now, RESTREPO, Ambassador to the United States from France. now, Paul-Émile Nadjar, Ambassador at Large for France.
Greece.
Signing for Greece, Athanasia G. Politis, his nation's ambassador to the United States and Greece's first post-war ambassador to Moscow. You will notice that more than one book is being signed by most of the delegates here. The reason for that is that one of the books contains the actual treaty with Japan. The other is the protocol, which in effect is a contract binding these nations to the terms of the treaty and certain subsequent arrangements. Some of the nations, most of those with a federal constitution patterned on that of the United States, including the United States, cannot by law sign such protocol. Therefore, the United States and some other nations sign only the treaty itself, that treaty then to be ratified by their own federal governments, which in effect is a signing of the protocol, although no such actual signature is affixed at this time. The Guatemalan delegates who are signing, Eduardo Castillo Arriola, who just signed a moment ago, chief of the legal section of the Foreign Office. The man who just finished signing, Jose Luis Mendoza, chief of the Guatemalan treaty section. And now Alfonso Marroquin Orellana, Undersecretary of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Guatemala.
Haiti.
The Haitian signer, Jacques Léger, Minister of Foreign Affairs for Haiti. And the co-signer for Haiti, Gustave Larac, Ambassador to the United States.
Honduras.
Now signing for Honduras, J. Edgardo Valenzuela, Minister of Foreign Affairs for Honduras. And now, Roberto Galvez Barnes, Director of Civil Aviation. And Raul Alvarado Trochez, the Consul General of Honduras in San Francisco.
Indonesia.
The Indonesian delegate, Ahmad Subarjo, Minister of Foreign Affairs. The Indonesians are signing with considerable reservations. They desire specific reparations which are not provided in the treaty. You are present at the Japanese Peace Conference, brought to you by the television networks and stations of the United States.
This is the CBS television network. WCBS TV, New York.